The DOJ knows what Trump was planning with the Mar-a-Lago documents. There was a filing this morning, and that was one of the things that caught my eye, along with two other things. Number one, some of the materials Trump kept may have been even worse than we imagined. And number two, co-defendant Waltine Nauta had a lot of stuff on his phone that has now been turned into evidence. Let's start with what the DOJ apparently knows. Buried in this filing is this carefully crafted sentence that essentially indicates that they plan on proving at trial, mainly through the use of unclassified evidence, what it was that Trump intended in retaining those documents. The reason this struck me as interesting is because I don't believe any of the charges that have been brought in Florida require there be any intent to do anything. I believe this is purely just a document retention case in which if demand was made for their return and he didn't return, then that's all that's necessary. We've all been talking about how there's probably going to be more charges coming, especially with some of the information that we know about Bedminster and about some of this other stuff with the nuclear subs that are coming out. So it's entirely possible that this may be a precursor to additional charges coming down the line. Second, there is a group of materials that are so sensitive that the regular Classified Information Procedures Act and secure compartmented information facilities are not sufficient to safeguard their secrecy, and so now the DOJ has to go through with special measures ranging from the transport, review, discussion, and storage of these documents. In other words, these are probably some of the most important national security secrets we have, and these were floating around at Mar-a-Lago. And finally, let's do a discovery update and talk about Waltine Nauta's phone, which the FBI has apparently had a field day with, because the DOJ, in one of its document productions, produced nearly 167,000 pages of documents, with 135,000 of those pages coming from the final review of Waltine Nauta's phone. 94,000 pages of that came from his iCloud account. This filing is in response to yet another attempt by Trump and his attorneys to get his trial date pushed out past the election next year, and considering what's mentioned, I can't imagine why he would possibly want to do that. But as soon as I figure out, I'll let you know, so like and follow for more.